Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Betrayal at Krondor, and when last we left off, we have travelled quite a ways from Haggling all the way back to Yabban. Why have we gone all the way back to Yabban? Because we wanted to get some slightly better armaments for going into Krondor. Great swords that deal colossal amounts of damage. 36 plus strength, 52 plus strength. We are going to be destroying things, provided, of course, we can hit. And while I'm thinking about hitting things and, in turn, being hit, we need to fix up this armor. It's taking a couple of hits during our fights, and so we need to keep it in tip-top shape. Same goes for your armor. Let's keep that at high 90s in percentages. Also, no increase there. That's fine, though. That's fine. Right, we're going to now head south, and a long way south. But along the way, we're going to travel to Lamut and get some supplies, because we really need supplies. We are very, very low on rations. Also, there is this box nearby. Was it there or is it here? Yes, this box here. We could, if we wanted to, get some training in lockpicking by using this. Because, oh, this is not the right box. This is not the right box. Gorath rubbed his temples. The Mortel words might as well have been unscalable walls. Whatever was within the box would have to remain untouched while he pondered the puzzle. If nothing else, we did manage to show off that little bit of dialogue. Hadn't shown that off before. There is a box somewhere around here where you can just keep opening it up and getting experience, but honestly, I don't think we need to do that. Guess what, everyone? It's Squire Philip again! And we're leaving Squire Philip, because we don't want to talk to Squire Philip. We do, however, want to go to Lamut to actually buy things. We shall go look for supplies. We're going to go to the inn, we are going to talk to the barmaid, and we're going to buy some rations. And of course, we're going to haggle for them. I suppose I can forget I walked 10 leagues to a snowstorm to buy that little item, the tavern keeper grumbled. I mean, that I caught pneumonia for my troubles, that's not important. I'm just glad I can give you such a bargain. This is a pile of rations. I doubt you walked that far. We'll take that. Give you all 14. And you know what? We'll buy some more. We'll share them with the party. Always a good idea to have too many rations. Always a good idea as well to buy things. Oh wait, did I say buy? I meant haggle. We have the haggling active, so we'll just do a spot of haggling and then carry on our way. And that way is all the way south to Krondor. Just haggle for all these bows. And then we'll do a bit of haggling in Krondor. And then we will enter the palace. And you want to bet we're not taking the front door. The game's given us that option, but we're definitely not going to take it. What makes me think that? The fact that the sewers are accessible as well. I mean, how much more obvious could we be that we have Gorath here if we go straight through the front door of the palace? We might as well just have some trumpeters going, "Hey, here's Locklear! He's got Gorath with him. Please kill him now." And then every Mortel assassin lying in wait will just have at thee with us, and it'll be a bloodbath. I mean, we might win because we have to spare thy eyes, but it would be an absolute bloodbath, and we don't want an absolute bloodbath. We kind of want to do this stealthily, I say, as we've spent huge amounts of time backtracking away from Krondor. Yeah, we're not the best at being direct, are we? But then again, the game literally encourages you to deviate from the path, so why would I not deviate? Also, can you take these off the table, please? You know what, actually? We're just not succeeding at taking these things. Okay, that's now off the table. That's now off the table. Okay, now the shopkeeper remembered that they had to get angry and take things off the table. They're not doing a very good job of it, but they totally remembered eventually. Okay, shopkeeper. That's unavailable. There's only a few things left. There's that book. That book. What can I get that for? 198. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind. I don't feel like I want it, because I'm pretty sure that's a ranged... ooh, something else I can trade for. There we go. We have tons of food. We have haggling increases. Come on, Owen. Yeah! Owen's at 98%! This is nuts. Owen is at 98%. Soon he will literally be unassailable in the art of haggling. Right. You have tons and tons... Sorry, wrong thing there. You have tons of rations. We need you to share these rations out. Share with the party. So now you have 11, 12... You know what? Share these with the party. And share these with the party. There we go. You have 12, you have 14, so take this, and then we have a good pile of 14 each as we head south. At the speed of Gorath. And we should rest now. At the speed of Gorath again. You can go really quickly. And following the roads, we're making some good time. 5-day journey, that's fine. Still have all of our rations, I believe. And this is when they're like, nope, game took all... No, game did not take all the rations, though it did unlock us from the road. We just want to keep heading south as quickly as possible. Rest again. And keep going south, past that settlement. Down here. This should be bringing us pretty close to Sarth. Yep, we're by Quester's View, and next is Sarth. And then Krondor. No enemies? Oh, no, we don't want to go north here. We want to go south. North will take us to places we've already been to. South, that's, well, it's not new places either, but it's Krondor way. And we want to go the way of Krondor. I think that was a body that we'd left around. That's Sarth. And that's the barn. It's taken us a couple of days to get here. How's our, okay, health and stuff have not improved, but we're pretty much here now. Like a little bit further south. Actually, we're very much there. This is Krondor. This is Krondor. And we're going to save before we go into Krondor, because who knows what terribleness will occur once we actually start getting to the palace. Some of you didn't believe it, but believe it. We are going to Krondor. But first we're going to haggle, because we're here and we might as well. We might as well haggle. Get those final percentage points for Owen. He is at 98%. Soon he shall be the master haggler. I mean, we don't need this sword. This sword is clearly not as good as the one we already have. Also, they very quickly decide they don't want to sell to you here. Their patience runs really thin. Really thin. Can't haggle for that, you don't have room. The elven armor, 283. I am very tempted by the elven armor. Getting some elven armor for Owen might be a good idea. It might be a good idea. Right, that's unavailable. This is not available yet. I also probably want to make a little bit of room in Owen's inventory, because right now we're just carrying so much stuff. So much stuff we might never use. Then again, I could just drop the shovels. It's probably what I'm actually going to do, just drop the shovels. You still have these swords, I might add. So, it's been nearly a week and you still have them. Okay, there we go. That's unavailable. Right. Out of here. Into this shop. Can we sell any of our stuff here? Like, can I sell this ring? 20. I really... There's a part of me that's like, I really should, but there's also a part of me that's like, I really should... Oh, we can totally sell those bolts. Let's sell the bolts for a little bit of space. There we go. Do we need more rations? We could get a few more rations. Where's the inn? Let's, barmaid. These are a bit expensive, but we'll get a few more rations. Share with the party. There we go. And now, once we actually sort out our ticks, ooh, 75%, 86%. Oh, you've still not got better. Soon you will be unparalleled. Soon. We're actually going to now click the palace. Locklear made a face as he shook the bars. For all the troubles he had been through to get them all alive to Krondor, the locked palace gate simply added insult to injury. Calling out to the gatemaster angrily, he pounded the hilt of his sword against the portcullis. Stirred by the racket, a young man, liveried in the colours of the Krondorian lancers, strode out of his watchhouse and squinted at them, snapping up his bardiche which leaned against the interior wall. "Would you get this gate open, please?" Locklear said. "We have business with the prince." "Can't help you, senor," the guard replied. "The gate mechanism's broken. Has been since 3 nights ago. Unless you and your companions have a mind of climbing the walls, there won't be any getting through here until we can find the plans of the portcullis. The castle engineer is absolutely livid." Locklear accepted the news with irritation, but knew of nothing else that could be done. "Could you go and get Prince Arutha for me, then? It's a rather urgent matter." Again, the guard shook his head. "He's meeting with Pug of Stardock and some Surani fellow named Makala. Gave explicit instructions he wasn't to be disturbed unless the castle was burning down around their ears." "Could you at least find Signor James?" The guard cut him off with a shake of his shaggy head. "Been missing for 2 days. No one knows quite where he's off to, but you know how James can be." Locklear nodded. "All too well. My bump of trouble tells me he's looking for whoever sabotaged the gate." "Sabotage?" The guard looked puzzled, as if the thought hadn't occurred to him. "Why would anyone do that?" "I'm not sure, but if a thought occurs to me, I can guarantee it has occurred to Signor James." Resheathing his sword, Locklear bid the guard farewell, and motioned for his companions to follow him. "I have a feeling that the only way to solve both our problems is by going through the sewers that lead beneath the city," Locklear whispered, hurrying them to the northern gate. "There is a secret passage that will lead us into the palace, and I also suspect that we may bump into Signor James down there as well." And that's the game going, you're taking the sewer route, because it's a role-playing game. Of course there's a sewer level. Locklear led the way. Twice he nearly lost his footing on the treacherous climb, but at last they arrived safely on a precipice of rock just below the northern gate. Too thick to allow a determined effort at entry, the door was probably set over the sewer entrance to prevent odours from offending visitors passing through the northern gate. This looks awful, but what choice do we have? Ooh. Was there something hidden in the hole? 5 sovereigns! We're rich! Let's go in. Locklear pulled the door open. Immediately he was overwhelmed by the stench of the sewers and looked back to Gorath for his advice. "Smells awful down here," he said. "Are you sure you're ready to go in?" "We are." They made their way inside. Right! It's a dungeon! It's been a while since we've been in a dungeon. It's been a long while. So, let us save, and let us light a torch. Hopefully this isn't a bad thing. Yep, seems fine. No build-up of gases here. A figure moved in the tunnel. Seemingly having appeared from nowhere, a young boy halted them before they could move any further ahead. "Who be you, and what would you in the Thieves Highway?" "I be Signor Locklear, and I do whatever I will in the Prince's sewers. If you're half as intelligent as you seem, then I would advise you step out of our way." Fast with the blade I am. Step any further and I'll do you, I will. The only thing that you will do, my friend, is die an unfortunate death on the point of my sword. I used to spar with Jimmy the Hand, and I'm a faster blade than he. Do you still wish to cross me? Jimmy the Hand? He's a legend, sire. Next you'll be telling me you've lain with the Empress Lakeisha of Kesh. I'd advise you be nice like. I've got 5 blokes waiting a little on down to make sure nothing happens to me, see? I don't suppose you've come on behalf of Senior James, have you? Senior James? Then you don't... Well, perhaps we have. Alright then, Dan attacks. If he didn't send you, you'll be answering to the upright man and not me, so I'll wash my hands of it. Just watch your steps down here, as there's a bit of trouble going on down here. G'day. Wait, we don't know our way around here. Do I look like a bloody page to you? I've got affairs of my own I've got to do. Just answer a few questions? Right then, so long as you don't ask me anything what might get me in the hots with the Nightmaster. What you want to know? Let's ask about picklocks. You wouldn't happen to have an extra set of picklocks laying about, would you? Could be, I would. That would depend on what you have to offer me, now wouldn't it? How about a royal pardon the next time you end up in the hands of the city guard? Oh, that'd be very nice. How about the Prince's Palace while you're at it? I'd have to be cockle-headed and 3 pence short to buy on a fib what like you just told. No quicker than you're out the highway, you'll have forgotten it in a mock a minute. You'll have to do better. How about gold? That's the language. 25 gold sovereigns, take it or leave it. I don't need these. Given my options, I choose to leave it. I could buy a set of lockpicks and a week's rations for that price. You'll never be a success as a merchant with prices like that. Not my ambition. I much prefer it down here if it's all the same to you. And that's all we could talk about. I'll be off now as I've got business with the upright man. You'll have to come and tell me some more of your fables about Jimmy the Hand. Perhaps we will. Thanks for your help. Okay, so... dungeon. Sewers at that. Let's look around. Maybe there's treasure here. Something tells me there might be trouble too. In fact, something tells me there'll definitely be trouble. I just need to... There is a ladder leading up. Do I really want to go there? Probably not. And then that is exactly where we need to be. It's probably not where we need to be. Okay, nothing here. Nothing there. I get the feeling we're going to be lost down here for some time. But if there's treasure to be had, that's not a bad thing. Oh boy, it's a dead end, said nobody ever. Nobody ever said that. Okay, let's move over this way. I bet there's only one critical path we can take through the sewers. Ooh. These are boxes. A rope! Stacks with the rope we've got. Seems pretty good. And a dead person. With rations! They're not even poisoned! I'll take that, I'll take your royals, and I will certainly take your all but entirely destroyed sword. Because I'm going to make it good as new! Like, seriously. We have 92% weapon craft. A little bit of, whetstone magic, and it's back to 92%. That's literally a part of rust, Gorath. How can you... It is now a near-flawless blade. What? I'm good at what I do, what can I say? And he is good at what he does. We're going to have you hold on to that. We've not found someone yet that we can use these swords against. Note that they don't give you a huge amount of extra skill. They just deal a huge amount of damage. Oh. They were not alone. Their opponents seemed completely prepared for an attack, making Owen wonder if there were reinforcements nearby. In any event, judging by their posturing, he guessed they were well trained. Ooh. Ooh. We have sneaky enemies here. Let's see how good this sword is. Oh, that's a miss. That's a miss. Okay. Can we get a hit off? Yes, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. That's nearly double the damage we were dealing before. And that's 52. And that's 54. Yep. Yep, this was a definite upgrade. This was a definite upgrade. You're in some serious trouble here. I'm actually just gonna defend here. And have you defend as well, so that you can regain some health. Just do that. Do that. Can you? Yep, you can also gain some stuff. Excellent. We'll just defend a bit more. Gain a bit more. You can just do that. Okay, we're as good as we'll be now. So let's finish you off. Ho-ho! 2 hits apiece. That is absurd. Does that damage the blade at all? Maybe like 1%. Nope. Still flawless. Oh, Armorer's Hammer. Armor. We might actually have to leave some of this behind because we literally don't have the ability to sell it. Then again, we could maybe head out and sell it in Krondor. We possibly could. I'll be finding that out soon enough, I'm sure. And so, when we come back, folks, we're in the sewers of Krondor heading to the palace. Hopefully, we'll find Jimmy the Hand as well, someone that Locklear seems to have some history with. And hopefully we won't find more people trying to kill me. These are probably thieves that don't appreciate us being down here. To be fair, it's hardly like we fit in. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.